My name is Adrian Kyle Thomas, the first. I am currently 16 years old. I'm in grade 10 right now. After I graduate and get my OSSD, I think I want to go to the University of Toronto and perhaps study psychology. How did I feel when I first had scoliosis? Honestly, I thought I was cursed. I thought someone just didn't like me, and I thought this was punishment for being a bad person. But then I thought to myself, nah, I'm thinking too much into it. Because I was 12, and 12, they're overreacting, extra. I was, at the time, I didn't think it was that big of a thing. So I'm like, okay, it's all good. When I found out that I had to have surgery, yeah, that's when I was really convinced someone just doesn't like me. Then I thought to myself, you know what, this could be a good thing. It'd be a good experience. I'd have surgery. It'd be something I could tell my children and their children, and it'd be something I could always look back and remember on my childhood. So I got a bit excited actually. Well, what was the deciding factor? It was when I started getting shorter than almost everyone in my class. And then I realized, okay, if this surgery is going to help me get taller again and make my ribs the same way they were before, because my ribs were disfigured, so one would be out like this, and I physically didn't like that. And if it meant that I never had to wear the back brace again, then hey, let's go for it. I think honestly the main reason I had to have surgery was because I didn't like the brace very much, so I really didn't wear it. So that probably made the curve get bigger and bigger. So the surgery may have been avoided if I had just been a bit more responsible, but the brace was just that annoying. There'd be some periods when I would wear it, some periods where I wouldn't, especially during the summer when it was just too hot to wear it because, ooh. So I remember when I first got the brace, I wore it a lot, but then after my ribs started hurting and started feeling suffocated, My mother, what was her reaction? She was paranoid. She tried to convince me not to go through with it because she had a fear that something would happen, I wouldn't survive, or I would get paralyzed, all the mother stuff. But I said, don't worry, Dr. Howard's a professional. But, she had her motherly doubts, which are kind of annoying. But, good for her.
Just speak with the child and get their decision. Just don't make a decision on your own. If they say that it's important for them to have the surgery, then go ahead with it and just pray and believe that everything is going to be okay. Since Adrian was anxious to have the surgery because that would make him much taller, so I said he's the one who needs the surgery, and if he decides that it's very important for him to have the surgery, then it's okay. Then I'll just have to do my part by praying, leaving everything to the Lord, because we believe in prayer, and I know the Lord will take care of him. As a mother, most of the time we worry for nothing. We just have to trust someone, either a group support or family, or just try to be calm. But it's kind of difficult when it's your child that's in the operating room. It's not very easy for us to be calm. It's difficult.
If I could go back in time, I would tell my younger self, if you don't go through with the surgery, you'll regret it so much that you'll want to go back in time and tell yourself to do it. And that will create a time paradox. So just do it. It's the right thing, and you'll enjoy it so much, especially the maids and the butlers. I've always been told.
Those are all the discs that have been taken out there, all right? And that allows that section, which was your big curve, to come out a lot straighter like that. And then you can see all of the levels that you've got, the fixation from the back. And so we've started down there and actually leveled that one the way that we want. You've got your lumbar spine nicely controlled with these screws all the way up, and then we've got your thoracic spine held in position with those hooks.
When we went home, I was really sensitive because I remember I was laying on a pen once and it felt like someone was stabbing me, so I had to roll over. But I was really stiff at the time, so I couldn't really move. So I would need help just getting off the bed. So I would have to we had a maneuver to get off the bed. So it'd go lift, lift, lift. Okay, grab your legs, grab your legs, grab your legs. Oh no, you fell over. Okay, start again. Lift, lift. And then to do that, it would take that much effort just to get off the bed. And then to walk, I would have to wobble like a baby. 1 step, 2 step. I think that wore off about a week later. Then I started to feel a bit more normal. Like my endurance went up because at that time I could only be on the computer for like an hour at a time, and then I would get tired and then I would fall asleep. But then that gradually increased and then everything went back to normal. So